Sword Art Online Alicization is licensed and produced by Aniplex, Egg Firm, Straight Edge, Aniplex of America, and Solitude. Studios A1 Pictures Networks, Tokyo MX, Tochigi TV, GTV, BS11, MBS, and ATX. Based on the works by Riki Kawahara. Please support the official release. Hello there, YouTube Jack here with more Sword Art Online Alicization episode 17. And last time, well, we had a sort of awesome confrontation between Kirito, Yujo, and Alice, which sort of ended with them breaking down the wall and getting sucked out because apparently they were so high up the tower that there's already a significant pressure difference. Which is ridiculous, but oh well. No, seriously though. Unless the room itself was pressurized, I really don't see this making any sense whatsoever. But hey, maybe there was just a strong gust of wind outside that like kind of, you know, caused the pressure difference, sucking them out. That makes more sense. Let's go with that. Yeah. So then the wall magically repaired itself, which I don't know why, but I found hilarious to watch somehow. Yuji got locked in, and Kirito and Alice got locked out. And if I remember correctly, this episode is called Truce, which is probably between Alice and Kirito, as they are, I don't even know where, like, going free diving or dangling on the side of the tower or something. But you know, priorities. Also, if the opening is anything to go by, we're probably gonna get Yujo fighting the Synthesis 1 eventually. Or like, the person who I assume to be Synthesis 1, because I have every reason to assume that he is. Seeing as he keeps showing up in flashbacks and like he's this really old dude. So, yeah. In any case, let's get into this episode already. In the 3, and the 2, and the 1. Wait, you're above cloud level? What? Why? How? Do you even... Yeah, that's very noble of you. Do you even realize how high that is? How high did you climb? It's just an adorable pout. Like all the whole... Wow, you're using that reasoning? I mean, fair enough if it works, but still. Well, she's keeping count, that's nice. Yeah. Darn that criminal logic. Well, darn. Suddenly this is like a philosophical conundrum. Wait. It was there? How... Alicization something. How have I never seen this? I'm kind of tempted up... Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna open up a second one. Like, I've seen the opening before, so... Probably nothing new there. Double episode. Yeah, Alicization Rising. I've been looking for this. I've actively been looking for this. How have I not seen this yet? I feel bad. Like I said this at the first time this opening aired, I talked about how the first thing was Alicization beginning, and I was kind of hoping to see the next thing here, but I didn't. And it's been there the whole time. I felt bad now. That dude. It looks like a badass. I can't get over that sick image of him rising out of a pool of blood, though. It might not even be blood, but oh well. It looks... Oh, it looks so sick. Also, hey, I actually just realized, in a way, like this ending, like the handshake stuff, which is kind of neat, Like in this scenario, they part ways effectively, which might be the split up they had here, as opposed to first opening where they like kind of went together. Is she even gonna believe any of that? Oh yeah, there was that thing. Yes, just in case someone forgot what happened there. And the law is absolute. Well, the administrator, of course, because she's absolute. You know, you're going through a religious crisis, existential crisis, kind of a lot of shit going on right now, while you're dangling on the side of a tower. Priorities. I mean, granted, convincing her is kind of the first step here. Well, also, he just lifted a fully grown girl in gold plated armor with one hand. That look is just amazing. I love how they're just not both dangling on the side. Yes. I can't get over the fact they're talking this while hanging on a single arm from the side of the tower. Like, just, yeah, never mind all that thing. Dang it, criminal logic! I'm making this a thing, and if it's the last thing I do. Ooh, okay, that's fancy. Of course, only she herself can do that, huh? But again, it's not necessarily that administrator is any more powerful than other people. She just has more knowledge and experience. But if she's only using system calls, then anybody can do that, right? Perhaps not just as commands. Maybe you actually need to learn how to properly do it, but still. She's in no way a superior being. Well, maybe she is now. She's kind of like made herself, given herself eternal youth and all that. Uncle. You're kind of giving away valuable information here, though, aren't you? Yeah, so how did you break through it the first time around? Well, that's nice to have. That's a lot of seeds too. Yes, we remember. So you're just gonna swing each other up? Now, like, eh, eh, kind of thing? Never mind then. Well, he's quite the acrobatic one, isn't he? Can you keep doing it indefinitely? Because if so, that's quite easy. I mean, uh, relatively speaking, of course. Huh? You wouldn't happen to be afraid of heights or something? Hmm? Okay. I mean, again, relatively difficult. I do understand that this is quite ridiculous, all things considered. Okay, look. Never mind balancing your own weight. If you have a dangling weight below you, that would not fly. Because she was off to the side, so I know I'm reading way too much into this. It's kind of adorable how she's holding on. Also, that's quite a sturdy chain. So in the end, he's gonna do all the work, though, isn't he? That's gonna be one long ass climb. Oh, hey, outside world. Look, it's nice that you're giving me the dates and all, and the fact that you're smearing it on top somehow disturbs me greatly. Is it too much to like either break them open or cut them or something? What? Well, that's a ship. Out here, doubtful. Hmm. Well, I suppose some war nerds are gonna get off on that. I'm sorry. Well, that's bad. Well, it's been a while, so I gotta give them something to do, I suppose. Like, I mean, so far, the first thing they did was finding Kirito. Fair enough, but after that, they've just kind of been chilling here for I don't know how long. I really don't know how long. Again, it's nice that they show me the dates, but I don't remember the dates, so I don't know how long it's been. Well, good sir, you've got amazing stamina and balance and like everything. Quite a few too. Yeah, so you can't keep doing it indefinitely. Oh, it's from the sun, huh? That's interesting. Well, gotta take a nap then. I have no idea how. Well, that's a latch, which is in and for itself a problem. 6 miles away. I really think he only had that slip up for our sake. Because he's been in this world for 2 years. I mean, are you gonna actually leave them behind? But hey, at least she got to do something. Where is the bottom veg? You know, I'm slightly afraid of heights, so this is really messing with me. Ah, yeah, that thing is definitely gonna attack you, isn't it? Yep. Well, what it is, whatever that thing is doing here. Yeah, let Alice handle this. She's got the magic scattering sword. Nope, she's having an episode. Okay, look, I've been very tolerant up to this point with the kind of shit you can pull while hanging onto the side of a tower. Fighting monsters is very high on the list of things that I suppose you shouldn't be able to do. Where was the witch? It was gone. At this point, I'm pretty much nitpicking, by the way. I'm well aware of that. I mean, it's adorable how she's kind of in a bit of a helpless position here, but that face. But at the same time, at the same time, isn't she just a bit too helpless? Well, they seem to be too far away, though. Well, they just happen to be placed around this very important religious tower. My question exactly. But hey, more like in a defense position. Yes, they have been quite patiently waiting for you to finish talking. Honestly, up till now, you've been quite the helpless girl. I love the carefree attitude, though. Nice. And I said it before, but I absolutely love the sound design. Well, yes, I suppose. For people from this world who haven't seen this. Have you now? Have you now? We got an entry point of sorts. So crude. Do you have one? This whole situation is just amazing. That a bit much to ask. Then again, you just climbed the tower defying literally all the odds. Well, maybe the first time since you have been promoted from woodchopper. I can't help but notice that there are windows. And pointlessly huge doors. A bath. I mean, maybe these are like magic windows that are only really work from one side and aren't actually there. Well, I guess that's uncle. Now, of course, we're gonna politely wait, aren't we? That's a smug smile. Now, honestly, this episode was amazing, if only because of Alice being somehow a meek girl all of a sudden. At the same time, though, this is kind of a bit of a problem I have with it. I mean, not too much. We mostly skipped over the whole climbing thing anyway. But just kind of the fact that in the end Kirito had to be the saving hero again, even if Alice did return the favor. We're just really playing into his hand, aren't we? I really don't know what to say, dang it. Just gonna really quickly look. Yeah, Alicization Rising is what this one's called, which is fair, I suppose, given that they're rising the tower. If this is what this is about, but then again, that would imply that we're gonna spend another like 10 episodes just climbing the tower, which we might as well. I really don't know. Yeah, that's the uncle, I suppose. After all, we've seen him be like the Dragon Slayer and whatnot. Like, he kind of shows up all the time in the flashbacks. So on and so forth. So that's a thing. I don't know, yeah. It was just kind of hilarious this episode watching Alice and Kirito interact with one another. They have great chemistry and, well, whatever that was on the ocean turtle. I suppose I could look up how long it's been, but I really don't know when was the last episode we've even seen it. This was April something. Let's see here. Oh no, July 6th, 2026. Or 2026. July 6th. Yeah, I have no idea how long it's been. A couple months, maybe, if even. Like, apparently, I know that the Underworld runs a lot faster, so the 2 years that Kirito's been in there aren't really anything compared to what happened on the outside. But even so, I have no idea how long it's actually been, or if that's even really important. I suppose a couple months. Well, if I'm wrong, someone's bound to correct me in the comments. In any case, I don't really have anything grand to say about this episode, so I suppose I'll just have to leave it here, and that'll have to be all for now. Until next time, see you then. Bye!